you kind of look towards making profits. But if I'm giving 500,000 naira, what I would do is this: I will try and get a place, because 500,000 might not be able to get me a land and do other things. So what I would do is I would get a place, a kind of small place. Then I will buy facilities. I'm going to set up a tutorial where I'm going to invest in people, because I love investing in people. I love investing in knowledge. You understand? So I'm going to be teaching jam bites, WAEC students, people that want to take junior WAEC, senior WAEC, and people who are aspiring to go to the university. Because I told you earlier on that the highest investment I love doing is on human investment. I love investing in knowledge. I love seeing people grow. I love people being educated. I love people being informed. I love people getting value. So I'm going to dish out value to people. So I'm going to invest in creating or building a tutorial for people. Thank you.
Somebody say, wow. All right, over to you, Map.
Wow, that's great. The same question.
Yes, ma'am.
If I'm giving $500,000, right? For me, I have an already existing business. I have a shopping mall. So I personally, I will use the money to beef up my shopping mall and get it to the states that I desire it to be.
Wow, that's nice. Please put your hands together. She said she has a what? How many of us want to own ours? Okay. All right, ma. Still, the mic is still with you, ma. The second question goes to you. What is the best counsel you can give to a lady who tries to strive for a better life outside the emotional attachment of her parents? What is the best counsel you give to a lady? This lady, she wants to pull out from the attachment of parents to make her life better. What's the best counsel you give to her?
Thank you so much for this that very question. What's the counsel I will give to such a lady? I want to use myself as an example. You know, many of us, or if not all of us, we have been born with dreams and visions, and you can't just watch your dream die or go. No matter what I face, no matter what comes my way, I must press to see that my dreams, my visions are actualized. How do you go about that? There are some things you need to, some disciplinary plans you need to put for yourself. You need to tell yourself, because I remember when I was, before I entered the university, I looked at some things with my family background. I saw the way things were going and the people around me. I had to tell myself, no, that I cannot die as a mediocre. I set out some plans for myself. I had to discipline myself, and I told myself, that's why I started by saying that you have to be determined. You have to be determined to get to where you are going to in life, because with the determination you have, you'll be able to get rid of whatever discouragement, whatever challenge you may have along the way. So when you are determined, you see that it's not as if challenges will not come. Hello, you face it. But with the determination and the things you have set out for yourself, I think you will be able to get there. One of the things I did then was to tell myself, no, that I must be a graduate. And I will not just stop by getting my first degree. I have to go higher. I didn't look at my siblings. I said, no, I can't end up the way they ended up and continue in their mess. No, I have to be different. And with God's grace, I think I can say I'm really on the path to success.
So you would advise the lady to...
Yes, what you need to do is to be determined after getting your dreams and visions. And the next thing is to embrace God. He is the one that can help you no matter what. He is the one that can help you. So when you are determined, you have that personal determination that no matter what comes, you must surely arrive at your destination with God and hard work. Hard work, bypassing every other thing your contemporaries may be doing, or whatever the challenges from home, challenges from the society and all that. You have to put it aside and focus on God, your dream, and with the determination, surely you will get there.
Wow, please put your hands together. Are we getting value? Are you sure? Please pay close attention. Still on same question. What is the best counsel you can give to a lady who tries to strive for a better life away from the emotional attachment of our parents?
All right, that's a beautiful question, a very beautiful one. See, there's what we call stages in human development, and each of these stages has its own characteristics. There are features, there are characteristics you tend to see in those children at these stages. So at this stage, this teenager stage, between the age of 13 to 19, you find out that children, these teenagers actually want to pull out from their parents' control and all of those things. So they don't actually want to be controlled by their parents, they want to be detached. And if they are not actually monitored at this stage, they make a lot of mistakes, because this stage is a critical stage. So if I'm to advise a young girl, what I would tell her is this. Because I actually have a friend in the university, and she kept complaining and she kept crying all the time. She kept telling me, Edith, I am living my father's life. I am not living my own life, because my parent tells me what to do. In fact, my dad tells me what to do, what to study, what to do, where to go, what I should put on, the dreams I should have. Like, imagine. All these are bullshit. Like, I just need a breathing space. If there is a way I can run out of this house, I'm going to do that. In fact, I just need to get out of this environment, because the whole thing is becoming so annoying. She kept telling me, I'm not living my own dreams. In fact, a few days ago, she even wrote it on her WhatsApp that she fought with her dad because the dad kept telling her. And it was so annoying. So because the thing is that, at this stage, fine and good, you want to be detached from your parents. But parents too, they need to be educated, because most of them just want us to live their dreams, not our own dreams. And it's affecting us. It affects young people. So the thing is that if a teenager, if a girl knows what she wants in life and she's convinced about it, like, there's a level of conviction you will have and nobody can, I don't know how to say it. There's a level of conviction you will have. Everyone will understand that this person is actually very convinced and there is nothing anybody can do about it. So it's either you buy what I'm convinced about, or you just let me be. I don't know if you understand. So if I'm to advise a young girl, because so many young girls out there don't have visions, they don't have dreams, they don't have aspirations. In fact, most of them are just walking around wondering all about following their mates wherever they're going. If she's going to A, she wants to go there. If she's going to B, she's going to go to B. You see most of them, if their friends are going to the science department, they want to go there. If their friends are going to the art department, because they don't have dreams. So they go wherever their friends want to go. But if they have dreams, they are particular and they are intentional about their future. They know that this is where I'm going to. So I don't think anybody should want to derail them or make them go off track. So to me, I would tell a young girl, please have a vision. That's the most important thing. Have a vision. It's not all about you being detached from your parents, but make sure you have a vision. Make sure you have a dream. And be close to your parents, because they are your first role model. They are the one that will tell you the truth. No parent, no responsible parents will deceive his word. You understand? So they should try to be attached to their parents. They should try to learn from them, in as much as they're trying to make them understand their dreams and to allow them live their own dreams. And they should know their worth, their self-worth. They should understand their self-worth. They should know that within them is net worth and self-worth. So they should build that capacity. They should build that stamina. They should build that faith. They should build that perseverance. They should build that fighting spirit. And they shouldn't allow anybody to make them go off track. Because in the course of trying to be like everybody, they should be who they want to be, not just trying to be like everybody.
Wow, please put your hands together for her. We'll be giving just one minute to glory and blessing. But before then, I want you guys to sit tight and expect so much. I hope you understand me. All right, before I give out the last question, do you have anything to say on this same question?
Yes.
Okay.
What I could say is that the young lady should be prayerful. That is where all things have to land. She has to be prayerful. Then she has to come close to her mother especially. Make her to understand that she's a young lady, she's coming up, she has dreams. She has aspirations, she has a mindset on something. And secondly is that she has to learn a skill. If she's out of secondary school, she has to start from somewhere. Even if you're aspiring, you have a dream of being a seamstress, you have people under you, have to start from somewhere. You have to have difficult days. That is it. You have to have a difficult days that things are not meant to be the way you expected them to be. You understand? So I think she has to be determined, she has to be prayerful, then be focused on her vision and be determined. Praise God.
Thank you very much. Okay, please wait. Just 1 minute. I want to paraphrase the question, but let's get what you have to say first. Okay, looking at it in a different scenario where the parents, just like Miss Edith said, she said she should attach to her parents because no parent would misguide their word. But I'm painting it to you now that what if the parents are actually painting something different from her dream? She wants to be a footballer and they want her to be a doctor. What would you counsel the lady to do?
Okay. I will counsel the lady to, first of all, sit down and talk things out with the mom and the dad. Mom, what's the reason? Because for the parents to tell the child, I want you to be a footballer against your own wish, what is the reason? There are reasons that are not tangible and there are reasons that are tangible. Okay, now, maybe the child wants to be a lawyer. Let the child state his or her own reasons to the parents. And if he or she has an educated parents, they should be able to see the reasons with the child to be able to allow him or her to actualize her dreams or her goals. Okay, you said if the child wants, it now depends on age. You can't tell me a child that just finished secondary school, that finished writing work, I'll be like, I want to leave my father's house. Where are you going to? Cup of beans is 250. You cannot even fend for yourself. You cannot even pay house rent. Where are you going to? Okay, you have your own dreams. Quite all right. Sit down in your father's house. Plan yourself. From your father's house, you can do whatever you want to do until you are at age of maybe accommodating yourself and fending for yourself. So from there, you can now spread wide to whatever you want to do. Well, you want to be a public speaker. And you'll be like, you don't want to stay in your father's house anymore. I don't even see reasons with you unless you are in your late 20s or so. You have what you are doing that can make you actualize. But if not, stay in your father's house.
Okay.
Calm down and plan towards actualizing that.
Thank you.
That's what I can say. Then for maybe you want to be a lawyer and your parents said no, you want to do that. See reasons with them first. There are dialogue with them. Things can be talked out. So far as your own reason is genuine, because you can't remember your dad wants you to be a lawyer and you say, Dad, I want to be a musician. You know it's nonsense, because although there are good musicians and there are great ones, but see reasons, dialogue with them and talk things out.
Okay. Don't worry, everything you want to say, you can actually come back and tell us. Now yes, we've actually exhausted our time for this, and I hope we all learned something. So what I actually picked from this now is that be determined, like she said. She said, get attached. I'm sure she's not only talking about our parents, right? You could also get attached to somebody that is ahead of you. You have seen, just like mommy and daddy. These guys are ahead of us, and they don't only know, they have been there, so they know what they're going to tell you. So that's exactly the point she pointed at. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Put your hands together. Put your hands together if you're happy. Thank you. You can go back with your chairs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right about now, we'll be calling up Mommy with a standing ovation and your hands. On your hands together. Make it louder. Yes, we'll be coming up Mommy. Okay. Are you done clapping? Put your hands together, come on. Thank you, Ma. We're so happy to have you this evening.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies. How are you? Okay, let's be seated. First of all, I want to thank you all for making our time to be here today in this end of year session. And I want to believe that for some of us, or for us who have actually followed this through from the onset, I want to believe that you're learning a lot. I want to believe that your perception have changed. I want to believe that there is a lot of change and transformation that has gone on in and around you. I want to encourage you to sit tight and relax and continue to flow. It's for your advancement and for your success in life. And I also want to use the opportunity to appreciate our daddy, whom God gave this vision to see us raise ladies of repute that will change their world. And for today, I actually want to thank God for the theme for today. Say no to small mind and fight. Before I go into what I have for us today, I want to say one or two things concerning the last discussion I met as I walked in. I heard one of our sisters talking about being close to our parents, they are role models and that and that. Yes, I agree, but I also want to let you know that there are some parents that are irresponsible. There are some parents that if you follow them, they'll destroy your life. Not that they are destroying your life because they want to destroy the life of their own daughter, but because they don't even know. They themselves don't even know the right thing. They don't know the way. They just feel that is the right thing to do. There are some mothers that allow their daughters to sleep with big men and get money. They encourage them to do that. So will you follow such a mother? So at every point in time, the most important thing is to know who you are, discover yourself, and know what you want out of life. God can use you to turn your parents around. God can